Hi, the purpose of this video is to show you the cold frame that I built for my lettuce to keep it alive during the winter months up here in New Jersey. It's November 18th, 2012. How I constructed it is mainly I built it out of 4 sides, 2 triangles, and then the top and the bottom are really just, the bottom's just a sill, the top is a rectangle. And there are old, used sliding doors that I salvaged from a Habitat restore, and I got them for $20, so I made those as the top. They're double pane, so they'll add some insulation, and they're also tempered glass, so they're a little bit harder to break. You just have to be careful of the sides. Anyhow, a few things that I did. One, obviously the 2 doors sit on top of this, but this is a simple framing that's just made out of pressure treated lumber. I had it cut to dimension. You can see there's 2 screws down there at the bottom that just hold the front sill onto the 2 sides. Same at the top. The bottom sill, I would recommend that you cut a little notch in it along the length of the board, and that's so your windows or doors will actually be able to not slide off the cold frame. That'll keep them in place. So that was a good idea, and that seemed to work out pretty well. In addition, on the sides, just so the windows don't move off the cold frame, on the edges I have some 2x4s kind of sticking up to prevent them from sliding off the edge. There's a little board to prop it open, which I notched out as well, at least so it doesn't move. The sides, I'll show you an overview, are just almost like 2x4 construction. Simple framing. And then on the inside, all I did was cleated on some insulation that I had laying around. So you add a couple of boards, put some screws in it, because you're not able to really screw in the insulation and hold it to anything, so you have to put a piece of wood over top of it. That was pretty simply done, pretty easy. I'll show you the back of it. And then also here as well, the back simply screws into the side with another 2 screws along here somewhere. There's one of them. And also at the top I put an extra board just so the glass doesn't come off the front. 2 extra things to note: when you do actually put these down, you'll notice that some of the sliding doors have an actual lip on the edge. You can make that your handle to lift them up. Also, when you do that though, problem is you'll have a tendency of the outside structure, aluminum structure, to come off of the panes of glass. So what I did was I tied it in together with an aluminum rod in between, so at the very middle where you're likely to hold it and pull it apart, it won't do that. That's about it. They're actually fastened together, they're hinged together on themselves with a piano hinge at the top and the bottom, which is aluminum, and I used some kind of stainless screws to hold it in. And it's really not fastened, the window panes are not fastened themselves to the structure of the cold frame. They just sit there and they're heavy enough to keep each other in place. And on the other side also put some things to prevent it from falling off the edge. That's it, and if you're building one, good luck.